Hi, it's me, and I am with my Druid, and my spec is Balance. The first spell we have is Barkskin. Barkskin will reduce damage done to you by 20%, and you can use this while you are stunned, frozen, incapacitated, feared or asleep, and also in all the forms. For example, we can go in cat form, no it's not feral review but still, and use Barkskin. Okay, Cyclone. Cyclone will put your enemies in Hurricane and preventing them from casting spells on using any skills or abilities or whatever. But while they are in Cyclone, they are also immune to all abilities too. So it's nice to see, but you have to use it wisely. Okay, Entangling Roots. Entangling Roots will put roots on your target. This is one of the Druid's CC spells. And they put a dot also. As you can see, they're doing some damage. And any damage may interrupt this effect. Not always does interrupt, but it may. Fearfire. Fearfire will put a buff that will reduce your enemy's armor by 5%, and also they cannot turn invisible or stealth. So it's good against druids, rogues, and well, you get the idea what I want to say. Force of Nature. Force of Nature will summon 3 treants that will attack enemies and help you to do some additional damage. Nothing special here. Hibernate. Oh god damn it. Hibernate is also a CC spell that you can use to asleep beasts and dragonkins. And any damage will remove this effect. And my treants will show that. Stupid morons. Well, what do you want? A tree is a tree. Hurricane. Hurricane is a AoE damage, and anyone affected by this AoE damage, Hurricane, will have buff that will reduce their attack speed by 20%. Here is the buff. Of course, they're not taking any damage at the moment, but still. Okay, Innervate. I can show you Hurricane again. It looks nice, especially on a lot of targets. Innervate. Innervate will regenerate your mana equal to 225% of your Druid's base mana pool over 10 seconds. You can use this on yourself, on anyone else. You can use this on a mage and boost his damage a lot. As you can see, I'm regenerating mana really quick now. Insect Swarm. Insect Swarm will put a dot and also put an effect that will reduce their chance to hit you with melee or range attacks. And also it can increase your spell damage to them, some spell buffs. But this is with, where is it? Oh yeah, Improved Insect Swarm. So he's taking some dots. And Moonfire, okay. Moonfire will do also some damage, arcane damage, and also put additional dot. As you can see, Balanced Druid have some dots, to burn their enemies. Moonkin Form. Moonkin Form has increased armor by 370%, and they have damage reduction by 15% while they're stunned. Also, they have a buff that increases critical chance by 5%. And when you single casting in Moonkin form, for example with Wrath or Starfire, you have a chance to regain 2% of your mana. And while you are in Moonkin form, you can heal or use Resurrect spell. And this is of course how it looks. And I got Arctic Fur. That is fucking awesome. Nature's Grasp. Nature's Grasp will put a buff on you, and when somebody hits you, they will get affected by entangling roots. Let's get hit, and as you can see, they got entangled. Suit Animal. Suit Animal will reduce beasts or dragonkin's threat level. For example, here is a deer. I use Suit Animal on him, and if he will be hostile, he would attack me by now, yeah. But with Suit Animal, you can come really close, you know, or go bypass them or something. I don't know. I don't use this a lot, you know. I don't think that someone does. It's kind of useless at the moment, in my opinion. Okay, Starfire. Starfall. Starfall is AoE ability where around Druid it begins to fall. That's it. And if someone will CC you or interrupt you somehow, you know, or if you shapeshift, you're gonna lose the Starfall effect. So let's see this. And it lasts for 10 seconds or until 20 stars are fallen. I'm not gonna count the stars, sorry. Starfire. Starfire will do arcane damage. It has a pretty long cast time, but it has pretty nice damage. I can show you this. Starfire, yeah. It's not much, but for my gear it's okay. Teleport Moonglade. With Druid you can teleport to Moonglade, because Moonglade is Druid's, I can say, I think, capital. Of course I'm not gonna teleport now, don't be silly. Typhoon. Typhoon will do some cone damage, like AoE also, yeah. And also knock back your enemies. I already used that. I'm gonna use this on this guy now. Wrath. Wrath is a just basic damage dealing ability that you get at level 1. It has any like cool effects. Just one of the spells that you can spam, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Thorns. Thorns is a buff that you put on yourself or anyone else, and when somebody hits you, the Thorns will do damage back to them. As you can see, I'm not doing any damage. It's like retribution aura or something, you know. Last thing to mention, as always, that Force of Nature, Insect Swarm, Moonkin Form, Starfall, and Typhoon you get if you spec Balance.